Well, hello everybody. Jeff Cowan here from Jeff Cowan's Pro Talk, and I am back with a new edition of my podcast entitled Write Service, Write Your Own Paycheck, the path to making over $100,000 a year when writing service in the automotive industry in the United States of America, Canada, and or Australia. And you know, at this very recording, like I always say, just over 20% of you are doing just that, making over $100,000 a year writing service in the automotive industry, but that means that nearly 80% of you are not. So those of you that are not, hey, you need to be, because there's no reason why you shouldn't be. So to get you there, you should continue to listen to and watch my podcast. You should go to automotiveservicetraining.com, automotiveservicetraining.com, because between those two things, you will find all the tools, method, techniques, processes, and everything you need to become one of the members of the $100,000 a year or more club. And it's a fun club to be in. So we're going to continue on with what we've been doing here. Again, taking your questions that I get, the most common questions I get when I do live events, and answering them for you by showing you videos that I've taken from live events where I've answered those same questions. So here we go. This week we've got a question, and the question is, Jeff, you always tell us that we need to sell ourselves. We need to tell people what our qualifications are. So how can I tell somebody how I'm qualified and why I'm qualified to be doing work with them and why my technicians are qualified without sounding pretentious or overdoing it? Well, that's a great question, and with today's video I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Now again, this is one of those videos that's been taken from the NADA conventions that I do from time to time, and if you like the video, want the full video, go to nada.org, nada.org, and you'll find the video there. You can purchase it. They sell all kinds of videos from the world's best trainers from over the last 40 or 50 years. You really should check it out if you never have before, nada.org. But to answer the question we have this week, Jeff, how can I tell people what my qualifications are and what our technicians' qualifications are and why people should do business with us without sounding pretentious? And to answer that question, watch this video right now. And I just want to say one more thing. I'll see you next week. Take care. So how do you say this? Real easy. This is what I tell advisors. It doesn't make any difference how many times somebody's come and done business with your service department. If you've never worked with them, here's what you're going to tell them right after you greet. Mr. Customer, since this is my first time working with you, I think it's important you know this. I'm a factory-trained service advisor. I've been trained by the factory to work specifically with vehicles just like yours. I'll work with more vehicles just like yours today than our competition will in the next 30 days combined. I've been trained to know what to look for, what to look at, and what questions to ask. This in turn allows me to make sure that when your vehicle enters our state-of-the-art shop, it will get to the right factory-trained technician, which will ensure that your vehicle will be worked on in the most efficient and economical way possible, saving you both time and money. That way, when we deliver your vehicle back to you, you can rest assured that it will be safe, reliable, and economically sound. And Mr. Customer, it's also important that you know that all of our technicians are factory trained. Now what that means is they've been trained and continue to be trained by the manufacturer that originally built your vehicle. They're constantly updated and trained on what to look at, what to look for, and how to execute a repair in the quickest, most economical way possible, saving you both time and money. They'll work on more vehicles like yours today that drive on the same roads and the same conditions that you do than our competition will in the next 30 days combined. They're literally experts and the best at what they do, and while they're doing it, every part that we use is factory designed and engineered. They were built by the same people who built your vehicle, which ensures that every part is a perfect fit. We use only factory designed and engineered parts because we know how they will perform, because they will come with a full warranty from the manufacturer, and in short, we only use the best because we think you and your vehicle deserve the best. Those first three word tracks, you have to say to the customer every time. These three, you say them once. Because once you describe what these means, just by saying factory trained, the value comes back. Now they know what they're buying. So now when they get the letter and they have the conversation, should we go someplace else? Why would we go someplace else when we got the best right here? They only had to tell you what a barista was once. They only had to tell you what a Genius Bar once. They use those terms. You now see the instant value. Right? So here's where we are. What's missing?